Why should parents set healthy boundaries with their children? Hello there. Today, let's have a fun and insightful chat about a topic every parent has thought about: setting healthy boundaries between parents and children. It might sound a bit formal, but I promise to make it easy to understand and relatable. So, ready to dive in? Main idea: boundaries and responsibilities of parents. Before we go deeper, let me ask you this: what does setting boundaries mean to you? Is it about control, discipline, or providing a safety net? In reality, setting boundaries is not about limiting freedom but about creating a safe and stable environment for your child. Don't you think so? Remember, when we set boundaries, children not only learn self-awareness but also develop patience and emotional management skills. Boundaries give children a sense of safety. Imagine this: if a child's life had no rules or routines, wouldn't everything feel chaotic? Setting rules like mealtimes, bedtime, or screen time isn't about being strict but about providing predictability. And predictability equals security. Sometimes kids get upset and say things like, "You're so unfair," because they can't do what they want. But when we, as parents, give in too easily, children lose their sense of security. Does that resonate with you? Children's prefrontal cortex is still developing. Here's a fascinating fact: a child's brain develops in stages, and at each stage, they can only handle a certain level of responsibility. For example, you wouldn't expect a 5-year-old to make adult-level decisions because their brain isn't ready for it. Jean Piaget, a developmental psychologist, pointed out that kids aged 2 to 7 understand the world through images, while children aged 8 to 11 love clear rules. That's why we need to set age-appropriate boundaries. Have you ever let a child make a big decision only to find it didn't go as planned? That's why our guidance is so crucial. Parents' limits help curb a child's ego. Speaking of boundaries, are you ever worried about hurting your child's self-esteem by setting limits? The truth is, children often go through a phase where they think they're the center of the universe. It's normal. But without boundaries, they might grow up with an inflated sense of self. When children learn they can't always get what they want, they start to develop patience and maturity. Isn't that a vital life skill? Every struggle can be a lesson. Now think about a skill your child has mastered: riding a bike, learning to read, or speaking another language. What helped them achieve it? Struggles and challenges. Facing limits and dealing with disappointment are priceless experiences. When parents set boundaries, it's not about making life hard for the child but about teaching them essential life skills. Try asking them to help with chores, eat more veggies, or switch off games to read. These small acts can have a huge impact on their growth. Conclusion: set limits to build resilience. Ultimately, setting boundaries isn't about restricting your child but about helping them build resilience, adaptability, and a sense of security. It's how we teach them that life has limits, and they can face them with confidence. I hope these insights are helpful to you. Do you have any stories about setting boundaries with your child that you'd like to share? I'd love to hear them and chat more about it.